Welcome to another exciting episode
So exciting.
of the Feral Moms podcast.
I hope you missed us.
I missed us.
Me too.
So I gotta tell you what happened to Wolfgang last night.
Okay.
I think he's traumatized.
What
I
happened?
don't think he'll ever fly a kite ever again.
Not the kite.
Yeah. So we were at Symphony's Girl Scout thing, and after the ceremony, she turned from a brownie into a junior.
Aww.
And after the ceremony, they gave them these gigantic fucking kites.
Okay.
And it was nighttime. It was like, I don't know, 8:30. And some of the girls were flying them around outside. And I was like, probably not a good idea to do that in the dark when no one can see.
Yeah.
But whatever. And then I'm like, all right, come on, we gotta go, you guys. And they come running, and then Wolfgang's just like clutching his neck. And I'm like, what the hell? And he was like, I ran into the kite string. He got clotheslined by the kite string. He's got like a scratch here, a deep one here, but like not deep enough for it to be like a laceration, you know?
Yeah.
But he was like crying. Not only this morning, he's like, my throat hurts. And I'm like, I've never been clotheslined by anything in my life, so like, I don't know what to do about it, you know? And so I don't know. I just gave him Tylenol. I put ice on it, and then I put some of those Manuka honey bandages on it.
Okay.
And he said it felt a little better this morning, but like it looks like somebody strangled him with a cord.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you say anything when you brought him to school?
No.
Or are you waiting to get the phone calls?
I'm just gonna see if they ask. Cause like, I mean, he's like bandaged up, so it's not like, you know, but he's all embarrassed.
Aww.
He's like, can you pick me up early? Because I don't want anyone to ask me about it. So, yeah.
I got clotheslined. Oh, I got clotheslined by a kite.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever gonna fly a kite.
I used to fly kites like a lot when I was little, and then I bought Zamora one at the beginning of the summer, and I had Lonnie over one time, and they were running outside in like these little plastic heels, little click clack click clack, and they're like running with this kite in the driveway, just click clack, and they were getting a kick out of it. It was really cute, but yeah, maybe kites in the dark should not be allowed.
Yeah, terrible idea.
Yeah, I would say so.
You this morning, though.
I had a rough morning. We'll just start off with that.
Yeah, she video messages me. It's not even 9 yet. It's like 8:57. And she's like, I'm just sitting in my car eating my BLT. And I'm like, Darian, a BLT before 9 a.m. is diabolical.
My BLT on a cheddar jalapeno bagel. It was so good. But I'm the kind of person
in a cheddar.
Fuck yeah. It was so good too. I got my pickle in the car waiting for me.
Dude, that's like lunch.
Well, yeah, I don't know though. I'm not like a breakfast girl. I don't know what it is. I feel like when I was little, like my uncle used to always make like eggs, and like I've never liked eggs. Yeah. It's just like I don't like the texture of them, and I'm not a texture person. I'll really eat anything except for eggs and fucking ketchup.
What do you have against ketchup?
A whole nother story. But like he would make like scrambled eggs, and I would just like pick all the stuff out of it and eat like the toppings and not the eggs. I don't know what it is. Like anytime we go out to eat, I'm always like flipping like, where's the BLTs?
That's your go-to.
They gotta have something that's not eggs. I will eat like a corned beef hash skillet. Those are really good. Julie's has a really good one. But like anything that like the main ingredient is egg, fuck no. I will get like a breakfast sandwich and literally take the egg off. So then it'll just be meat and cheese. Like if it comes down to it, nope, no eggs.
I don't mind eating eggs so much, but like cooking them, my kids ask me to make eggs all the time, and like I hate cooking them, and it's like the smell of it. Yeah. Cooking is just, it makes me.
I like deviled eggs. I will eat deviled eggs.
Oh fuck yeah! I'll eat the shit out of some deviled eggs.
Okay, this is really strange, but I've gotten a couple of people to like get on the bandwagon. Okay, so there's like white eggs, right? And then there's like brown eggs. I can taste the difference and like the brown eggs. I will bring you 2 hard-boiled eggs, and I'm gonna be like, which one is which?
Yeah, we're gonna do this next time.
Yes, because it's crazy. Like the texture. Well, I can't give you too many hints.
Yeah.
It's different, and the brown eggs are way better, but they're also more expensive. So
that's probably why they're better.
Yeah, I don't know. Like there have been times where I've like force-fed myself eggs, just trying to be like healthy, get my protein in, you know. But I'm like
peanut butter,
choking. Yeah.
Choking down the eggs.
Yeah, no, gross. So I opted for a BLT.
At 8:30 in the morning.
It was really good. I will literally eat a BLT any time of day. That's what I do when I work. Sometimes, like on the weekends, I'll go
you
in.
have your special sandwich that they make you.
Yeah, go in 10:30 BLT, 8:30 BLT.
You're crazy for that.
Yes.
I don't eat bacon though, so like.
I mean, I'm weird with lunch meat.
I'll have an LT.
There's no like substance to that. I don't know.
Speaking of ordering things. We were gonna talk about server pet peeves, red flags, server red flags.
Oh God. I hope everyone has their seatbelts on. If you don't, buckle up. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't even know where to start. I feel like I should have wrote some of these down. Right off the bat.
Oh, you got one? Okay.
Yeah. Right off the bat, when you walk up to a table and you're like, "Hi guys, how's everyone doing?" And you just get nothing. Their conversations or that. Or they're just having their own conversation and like, I don't want to be rude. But like if I walk up to your table, like acknowledge me. I literally tell my 3-year-old all the time, like, acknowledgement. I should not have to ask the same from adults.
I don't even like wait anymore. I just start talking, and if they hear me, they hear me, and if they don't, I'll just repeat it again.
Okay, also like a little background. How long have you been serving for?
Probably like 15 years.
Holy shit. Okay. So when I say I'm over this, Miss Rachel is
I've been over
a veteran.
I've been over it.
I'm trying to think. I've been serving for about 5 years.
That's a decent amount.
5 years too long.
Yeah. 15 years too long.
It really just blows my mind, though, that, like, there are people that treat you like shit. Like, first of all, I'm serving your food. Like, I'm not saying anything about anything, but, like, I'm serving your food. Maybe don't be a fucking
There are
dick.
some weird people out there. Like, there are some crazy servers out there who, like...
I would never do anything like that, but, like, because I do have, like, a guilty conscience.
But there are people out there who would.
And... it just really blows my mind that, like, people will sit there and, like, treat you like you're a fucking servant. And it's like, no, I'm serving your food. And, like, I say it all the time. Everyone I feel like at work says it. That, like, everyone should have to, like, be in, like, the serving industry or, like, customer service for at least, like, a certain, like, period out of their life. I don't know. The entitlement.
When I worked at Texas Roadhouse, I remember this actually popped up on my memories the other day, so it's perfect. But I had gotten stiffed by this table and she like literally yelled at me because we were out of A1 steak sauce. All we had was the Texas Roadhouse steak sauce.
I don't like that shit.
And she was pissed. But like, that's not my fault. I don't order that shit. Like, I just work here, ma'am. Like, I have nothing to do with anything. I show up to my shift and I do what I'm told.
Yeah, no, I will say I do appreciate the people that are like if there's like an issue with something. Very recently I had a table and their burger was not pink and it was supposed to be pink. Reoccurring problem. But I was like, I'm sorry, like, and I think I said, like, I was like, I'm sorry, like, I didn't cook it. And the guy was like, oh, no, I know. Like, you're great. You're awesome. Like, I know you're not back there cooking it. And he was being really nice. And, like, I don't know what I did, if I had it remade or took it off or what. But there are a lot of people that are very understanding. But there's also a lot of people that, like, I'm just here to do my job.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not in the back cooking. I'm not, I don't know. Like, I'm not God himself. I'm sorry sorry, you don't like something. Oh my god, I have a funny story. The chili.
Oh, the chili lady.
Okay, so on Sunday, I had this group come in, and there was this, like, older lady, and she had, like, her kids with, and she was like, I'll take the chili, but not the spicy one. They're all spicy. There's habanero peppers in the chili. And I was like, okay, like, the cheesy chili is still gonna be spicy, but, like, it's not gonna be, like, as spicy. And she's like, well, I just really want chili. And all of her kids are like, Mom, you're not gonna like it. Like, it's spicy. It's going to be too spicy. What is that noise?
Oh, that's something in the building. That was scary.
Interesting. And so I warned her 3 times. I was like, it's gonna be spicy, just so you know. And I, served her chili. 2 minutes later, she's like, I can't eat this. It's too spicy. And I wanted to be like, oh, really?
So
really? And so then she got something else. But then on Tuesday, I was sitting at the bar, and this lady was like, I remember you. And I thought she was talking to somebody else. And I was like, me? She's like, yeah, I was in here with my mom on Sunday. She was the one that ordered the chili. And I was trying so hard not to just, like, bust out laughing, because during this whole chili incident, I was in the service station talking mad shit. Like, I'm not taking this off the bill. Like, she's paying for it. I warned her 3 times. Yeah. But then,
Didn't Bree start laughing, though?
Yeah, and then the daughter was like, I'm really sorry. Like, we all warned her, but you were such a good server. And I was like, oh, thanks. Like, little do you know what I was saying.
Talking mad shit.
Yeah. I don't know what else are, like, red flags.
There was one time this guy was like, okay, I have two short ones. The first one was this guy was like, looking at the cheeses and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like trying to build his own burger or whatever. And like, you know how they're in order, cheese, meat, garden,
yeah,
whatever. And he points at Gouda and he's like, what is this? Is this a cheese? And I'm like, look where you're looking. What section are you looking under? The cheese. You just answered your own fucking question. Like, come on. Use your brain.
Yeah.
And then there was another time the guy ordered the BLT and he was like, no arugula though. And I was like, all right, not that weird,
Mm-hmm.
And so it comes out and he's like, where's my lettuce? And his girlfriend or his date or whoever it was, she was like, you said no arugula. Arugula is lettuce. What did you think it was? Like, oh no, I thought it was a cheese. She's like, there's no cheese on a BLT. She just fucking laid into him, and I was like, thanks.
Have
So
you ever
I
heard
don't have
people
to
pronounce it like argula? Because
No.
I get that all the time.
No.
Argula, or like Jeffe.
Yeah, people say that one all the time. Calibian. Or the beers. The beers get me to Lagunitas. They say Laguntas.
Yeah, I had this guy who's like, I'll take the Lagunta. And I was like, okay. Okay.
There was one lady who pronounced Stubborn Brothers, Stewborn Brothers. And I was like, come on. Come on. Now you're just trying to say it wrong.
Stewborn. No, the beers are a whole nother thing, because at our work we have them nicely categorized. First page, draft beers. And then it usually goes like light and easy going, IPAs, and then like fruit, wheat,
Dark, sour,
Yeah.
seltzer. They're all categorized by type.
Do you have anything like with fruit in it? Do you have any sours? Well, I don't. Did you read? Like, did you even bother?
Dude, my favorite is when you give them the menu. They have it in their hands, and they go, what do you have on tap? And they're like looking at the tap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, it's actually right in front of you. Or our job is like known for craft beers. So we do have domestic, but not on tap. I've definitely had I remember this one lady, like I don't remember exactly how it went, but something along the lines of like, well, what do you have on draft? And I was like, oh, draft page is right in front of you, front and back of that first page. Well, do you have Bud Light on tap? No. Well, do you have Coors on tap? No, I don't have any domestics on tap. It's all craft beer. Well, you don't have, I think she asked for like Ultra or something like that. I was like, No. Bottles. We have it in bottles. And then people be like, well, who doesn't have Busch Light on tap?
Busch
I
Light.
don't know. A craft beer place? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like domestics are better in bottles anyway for some reason.
I don't really like beer that much, but
I made myself like beer when I was younger.
I love a good cider.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Pumpkin Jack.
They have that at Aunt Kelly's right now.
I know, I was drinking it the other weekend. One day we'll get sponsors. Sponsor us. And Celsius.
Oh fuck, what was I gonna say?
What?
That made me laugh.
And what else? Houston. Fill my gas tank. Okay, I don't like. This is way going off topic. I hate Quick Trip food unless I'm hammered.
Were we talking about this the other day?
I don't know.
They're little cheese nuggets though. Like
I don't like them.
No, not the cheese nuggets. The little potato ones.
The spuds.
Yeah. I love those.
I don't know. See, it's like a last resort, but I feel like all their food is literally the same product, just in different forms. Yes. Like I know that's a fucking stretch, and like Quick Trip, please don't.
Now they're never gonna sponsor us.
I'm just kidding. It's all delicious. No, my mom used to work at Quick Trip for the longest time, and she'd bring home like the most obnoxious shit. She'd be like, "This is our new like deal of the week, and you know if I buy like 25 popsicles, I get 5 cents off a gallon." I'm like, "Yeah, Mom.
25 popsicles.
I hope you're saving your coin." I'm serious though, like just like random things where she's like, "Oh yeah, but you get like 5 cents off a gallon." I'm like, "Yeah, but you just spent $25 to get the."
And it's off
make
one
it make
fill
sense.
up.
Yeah. Make it make sense.
That's what they get you. They make you think you're saving money when you're not.
Yeah. If I'm drinking though, Quick Trip food, chef's kiss.
Oh yeah.
I cannot talk this morning.
Yeah.
I remember one time Taylor and I went home from the bar and we stopped and got egg rolls and they made them fresh.
Egg rolls? I didn't know they made egg rolls.
What?
Yeah.
You've never had a Quick Trip egg roll? Oh my god, your life is about to be changed. I think they're pork.
Ooh.
Oh wait, maybe they're chicken.
I could do chicken. I don't eat pigs.
You gotta just one exception. You gotta. You have to. They are so good though, and I literally ate it in like 3 bites, and then I was laying on my bathroom floor asking Taylor where my egg roll was. She's like, "Girl, you ate it," and I was like, "No, I didn't. I didn't eat it." And then the next morning, I remembered like me yelling at her, and then there's just like 2 egg roll wrappers in the garbage can. I was like, "Oh,
I did eat them.
Oh,
oops, my bad."
What do you have going on this weekend?
This weekend. Well, by the time this is out, it'll be next week.
That is true.
So Riot Fest.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm super fucking excited for that.
Do you have some like cute little outfits picked out?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Duh.
Need a little sneak peek.
Duh. Who am I excited to see though?
Oh, I know who you're excited to see.
Hot Mulligan. I'm seeing them twice actually.
Okay.
Yeah, they're playing the festival, and then I got tickets to their after show at the Metro. They are so good. Probably like one of the best bands to come out recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like newer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're not like really recent. Like they've been around for a while, but they're getting more popular now.
Okay.
Who else? Slayer. Blank stare.
I don't know. I feel like you and I have different music tastes.
We do.
But it's okay.
We do.
You know who I've been loving? The country version of Post Malone.
Dude, we were talking about that. Me and Alyssa were talking about that the other day.
So good. I was jamming out yesterday and we're like, okay, Posty!
I mean, he's so big that he can do whatever the hell he wants now, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. He is a really good, like,
everything
guitarist, though, and like
just good everything.
Like his acoustic shit, like when he first started doing like country covers, like in public.
Yeah.
You know, it was really good.
I do want to know if he's gonna stick with country music now.
I feel like all of the bigger celebrities are turning country.
Miss Beyonce.
Yeah, weird.
But I know I saw something about Beyonce, and like she's gonna do like a couple of different albums, all different genres of music.
Oh, weird.
Because what was her album like previous to?
I don't know.
I'm not either.
I'm not a Beyonce.
Zamora is. Did I tell you about that?
What are her fans called?
Beyonce's?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought there was a name for them.
There probably is. All I know is I picked up my 3-year-old, and she was like, "Mom, will you play legs moving side to side, smack it in the air?" And I was like, "Huh, Miss BB, okay."
Dude, that's like Symphony. She really likes that Doja Cat song, that Paint the Town Red song.
Oh yes.
And like we'd only ever heard it on the radio, so it's
Mhm.
edited. And like when she asked me to put it on my Spotify, so like the first time I played it, I was like, "This is what you're listening to?" Like, bitch, I said what I said. Like
I don't care.
but like they were talking about like dicks and like whatever. And I'm like,
Really?
yeah, or pussies. I don't know. I don't know all the lyrics.
Inappropriate.
But
for
I
the
was
children.
like, okay, girl. Like,
You can listen to the radio version.
yeah, we'll listen to the radio edit.
That's it. Nothing else.
But like, I don't know. My kids listen to a lot of stuff that they
shouldn't. That's just kids nowadays.
I wouldn't say like shouldn't, but like normal parents wouldn't let their kid. I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
Period. Period. No, there's
like,
definitely like different kind of parents when it comes to like I don't know. I feel like your kids are gonna hear it or listen to it eventually. Like, and it's not like
Wolfgang.
You know what's best for your kids.
Wolfgang really likes Eminem.
Okay,
he's a big Eminem fan. He really likes Snoop Dogg. And Snoop Dogg was just in Milwaukee like a few months ago, and he apparently found out about it somehow. And he was like, "Why didn't you tell me he was going to be in Milwaukee? Why wouldn't you bring me there?" And I was like, "It was 18 plus." He was so mad.
So funny.
Like, I don't think
it was 18 plus.
I don't think you should be at a Snoop Dogg concert anyway, bro.
No. Concerts get like scary. I'm not gonna lie. I've been to a handful of shows, and yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like the best concert.
The best concert that I ever went to was probably The Darkness. You probably don't know who that is, but that was Justin Hawkins' vocal range. Holy fucking shit, that dude can fucking hit those fucking high notes. Like, it's crazy. But their song from like back when I was in high school, like, I don't know, 2006, 2007, that just hit the charts again because apparently Taylor Swift was singing it.
Oh.
And so everyone's like Googling The Darkness and whatever. They've been around for fucking forever, dude. And they're so good, and I guess they're getting popular again because of Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Go figure.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot goes into like making a concert good.
Yeah.
It's not just like the vocals or the way that they're like singing. I feel like a lot of it, at least in my opinion, like goes into like the show. I do think I don't know what I'm trying to say. I do feel like it has like two different like meanings though. Like I know okay, I saw SZA a couple months ago. No, that was not a couple months ago.
That was July.
That was last year. No, that was Nicki.
Oh.
So I saw SZA. Her fucking vocals, dude, amazing. And then like what made it better was like just the show she put on, like the way her stage was, her set, her backup dancers, like start to finish.
I don't see people like show. That though. I don't see like the performers like that. Yeah. I see like the bands.
But then I saw Nicki Minaj in July, and very unpopular opinion for some of you guys probably, but like I thought she was not good.
Really?
We left halfway through.
Damn.
Due to unforeseen circumstances of our friend having narcolepsy and falling asleep.
Oh no.
But we were ready to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Like I felt like she was like lip syncing. Like the entire time. And I don't know, like she just I understand that like Nicki Minaj is not like a performer. She's never really been like a performer, but like she was kind of just like sitting there like So I don't know. But I've also seen like, I remember when I saw Juice WRLD fresh out of high school.
I thought that was fun.
When he first got popular, like did you ever like listen to Juice WRLD or anything?
I do now because Wolfgang listens to Juice WRLD. So.
Me and Wolfgang are gonna be BFFs. Well, like, right when he started getting popular, he still had, like, blue dreads.
Okay.
Which it was, I don't know if he cut them off or what, but, like, I have videos, and we were at it was, like, a little, like, venue in Chicago. But it was, like, I think, like, old school movie theater. So there's seats, like, that you can sit in. No one's fucking sitting in these seats. Right. So then there's, like, a little area in the front. There was 1,200 people in there. It was a sold-out show. I literally thought that I was going to die. I felt like that in my little IUD experience that we talked about last week. Closest death experiences. I was there with my friend, and the whole fucking experience was just crazy. Like, there was, like, an hour or two of, like, dude, I cannot think this morning. Like, the openers. Okay, there we go. Jeez.
Oh my god, I gotta remind me. I got something to say.
And, like, everyone was just, like, going batshit crazy. And, like, you could not, I'm not even kidding, you could not move. Your arms could be down by your side and you were like this, getting thrown all around. Or you could have your arms up or on the person in front of you. And, like, when I say, like, I did not know that it was humanly possible to sweat like that. Like, I'll have to show you a picture. I had my whole fucking full face on, like, nice winged eyeliner. When I got pulled out of the front, it was all, like, melted off of me.
You have that picture?
Yeah, I do. I'll have to show you. But so everyone, like, started, like, passing out. Mind you, this is before Juice WRLD even got on. There's people, like, passing out fucking left and right.
Jesus.
Security's, like, grabbing people over, like, the front barricades. And, like, people are being pushed up against that so hard that, like, they can't breathe.
Jesus.
And so then my friend Kennedy was like, I'm gonna pass out. Like, I don't feel right. And so they pulled her over. Well, then I'm little 18-year-old me, I'm just like, okay. And then I was getting, like, pushed up against that fence so hard, they ended up pulling me over. And they took me to a back alley, and I was like,
a back alley?
Where's my friend? Like, I don't have any service right now. Where's my friend? And then I, like, went back in, and she was by the bar. Best bartender ever. He had, like, a plastic, like, pop-up table.
Yeah.
And he ended up letting us stand on the table to watch Juice WRLD. And he gave us free waters. And, like, we had a, like, clear little, like,
straight view.
Thank you. Yeah. What is wrong with my brain right now?
You didn't have enough BLT.
Yeah. I don't think I had enough caffeine, honestly. My brain is still sleeping. But yeah, that was a great experience. Near death, but great. What were you gonna say though about openers?
Okay. So back in, like, I think it was like March or April or something like that, I went and saw whenever we had that really bad snowstorm really late. Maybe it was February, I don't fucking know. But went to Milwaukee to see Fall Out Boy. And the opener for them was this band. I can't remember the first band. They were cool though. It was like an all-girl band. Maybe. I don't know.
It'll come to you.
But second band was Hot Mulligan. They were awesome. But it was like stadium seats, so they were like this big. You know? Mm-hmm. And third band was Jimmy Eat World. And I don't know if you know who Jimmy Eat World is, but they were big when I was in high school.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, they're going to play, like, their hits and whatever. So they play for, like, I don't know, it was probably, like, 45 minutes-ish. Mm-hmm. And then, maybe it was, like, an hour. And then they played their, what I think is their biggest hit, Sweetness. And I was like, all right, this is the end of their set, like, whatever, you know. Mm-hmm. No, they fucking kept going. They played for another fucking hour, dude. They played for, like, 2 hours. And at this point, it's, like, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we're so tired and, like, whatever, and didn't want to wait for Fall Out Boy. It's fucking snowstorming. Scariest drive home. Like.
I have a story.
But I was like, they're not, like, co-headlining with Fall Out Boy. They were, like, opening for Fall Out Boy. Yeah, and I was like, 2 hours of Jimmy Eat World? No, thank you. I will never listen to Jimmy Eat World ever again in my life. Every time that song comes on.
That night.
Yeah, every time that song comes on in my shuffle, I'm like, skip.
Like, delete from library.
Thumbs down.
No, I don't know why, like, Honestly, I just wish that, like, Ticketmaster or wherever you buy your tickets from could be honest. Because they're like, oh, the show starts at... When we saw the Nikki show, I think they said, like, oh, it starts at 8. And I told the girls, I was like, we're not going there until 11. And they were like, what? And I was like, yeah, like, 10:30 earliest. We got there, I think, at, like, 10:30. And we were still waiting, like, an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I hate waiting for, like, openers. Because... I want to support the upcoming artists,
I love
and like
seeing openers.
But sometimes it's just like, okay, like, are we done yet? Like,
yeah.
I saw Kevin Gates, and same thing with him.
That dude is weird.
A little bit, yeah.
Like, some of the shit he says, like...
yeah. His show is really good, though.
Yeah.
Wiz Khalifa had some really good openers, I will say that. And it was, like, a lot of DJs. If it's, like, a DJ, I can get down with it. But, like, I saw... who was it? It was, like, Trippie Redd and somebody else, and, like, Coi Leray was opening right when she was, like, getting popular. Everyone was booing her, and I felt so bad. But, like, it sounded so bad. It was really bad.
That's rough. Well, that's not her fault. Or was it?
It was her voice.
Yeah, but, like, the audio engineers... Like,
yeah, I don't know. I don't listen to any of her music. That was, like,
I don't think I've ever heard her,
like,
sing or whatever she does.
It was not the greatest. Everyone was like, you sound like Mickey Mouse.
Oh!
It was... She did! Dude! I'm not kidding! I'm not gonna cry! I'm not kidding.
Can you imagine? Hot dog!
No, literally the way her voice was, she fucking sounded like Minnie Mouse. I wish I knew her songs. I'm literally tears running down my face.
That's not what I expected you to say. Imagine that's what you're known for. Like, she sounded like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, it was bad.
Do the hot dog song.
It was really bad. It was so bad. Also, why, somebody out there, tell me why when I start laughing, my eyes just profusely just water. Because I don't understand
that. Because we're that funny.
I don't get it, though. And sometimes it's, like, really bad. Like, now that my eyes are watery, like, don't make me fucking laugh again. I'll need a tissue.
Holy shit. That was good.
When you said that you were at the Fall Out Boy concert and there was a snowstorm going on, though, it reminded me of when I went and saw SZA. I don't know if I ever told you this story, but, like, I think that was... I've done some crazy shit in my life. But, like, one of the most impulsive decisions I've ever made. Zamora must have been at her dad's. So it, like, worked out perfectly. I was at the gym. I got home. I'm scrolling on TikTok. And I see that SZA's on tour. And I was like, no fucking way she's on tour. Like, I want to get tickets so bad. And so I look. And this is when I was living on my mom's. So I was in Watertown. And coincidentally, she's playing that night in Chicago. And I was like...
That's only like 2 hours, right?
Yeah. But I was like, what can I do to go to this concert? And so I had my 3 coworkers, Ryan, who was our delivery driver, and then my friend Anne, and then Gabriella lived in Chicago. She still lives there. And so we had a little group chat, and I was like, you guys, let's go see SZA tonight, ha ha ha. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's go. And I'm like, no, like, let's actually go. Mind you, all 3 of us that were still working at the place we were working at were scheduled to work. But there was also a giant snow and ice storm coming. And so my manager, love you, Mia, she told me not to come in. So I was like, okay, all right, and need to text the owner and tell them I got food poisoning. And so she does. And then maybe, I don't know what Ryan did. But so this is, like, hours that we're going back and forth of, like, are we going, are we not going? Yeah. Like, we're kind of joking, but, like, I really want to fucking go. And so then we end up, like, going. I told my mom I'm, like, packing my bags. Like, Ryan's outside right now. Like, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to Chicago. She's like, there's a severe ice warning. And so we're going there. We get a hotel on the way there. But we still don't have tickets.
Okay.
Mind you,
Was it sold out?
No, it wasn't sold out, but, like, the tickets, I think we were on, like, Ticketmaster or something, or SeatGeek. The people sitting behind those computers, fuck you. Because they would have, like, floor seats for, like, $500. And then you would check, like, the seats way up here, $500. And then you check again, and it's, like, $100.
If it was, like, SeatGeek or something, that's people reselling their tickets. So they set their own price.
It just bounces. Well, yeah, and that's what it is. Because, like, the prices, like, you would refresh it, and it would be, like, $300 more, $300 less. So we were like, fuck, like, when do we, like, pull the trigger and buy these tickets? And so then we ended up buying them once we got to the hotel. There was a whole nother situation with that. Like, Anne bought them twice, and then, like, somebody else had already bought in the tickets, and so she needed to be refunded, and she's like, all right, well, I'm not buying them again. Like, I'm down $4,000 in my bank account right now. They were expensive tickets.
$4,000?
Well, it was $2,000 for 4.
That's insane.
They were expensive ass tickets.
That's crazy.
They were really expensive. But then, so I bought them. Well, they sent them in pairs to me. And so we're in the Uber on the way to the fucking SZA concert after almost dying on the highway, mind you. At one point, we were, like, sliding sideways down the highway. It was fucking scary, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, if we die, like, all of this just to see SZA. But yeah, so we're in the Uber, and I have 2 of the tickets. And I'm like, refresh, like, messaging the seller, like, I need the other 2 tickets. Like, I'm gonna be there in 5 minutes. Right. I need the tickets. And then as we're getting out of the Uber, I get the notification, the other 2 get sent to me. And I was like, can you imagine, like, pulling up and being like, so...
Which one of us isn't going in?
So we only have 2 tickets. They're on my phone.
See ya. Run away.
Yeah, no, it was a crazy experience. I don't know why I'm so impulsive. I feel like I get an itch,
those are
and
the
then
best kind of things, though. You know?
Like, when I went to Florida.
Yeah.
My mom was in Florida, and
I didn't know your mom was there. I thought you were just going just to go.
I FaceTimed her, and I was like, I miss you. She's like, so come here. Next thing you know, literally 5 minutes later, I'm texting the work group chat.
Well, tickets for...
I'm going to Florida.
They fly directly to Florida now, right? Out of Green Bay.
No.
No?
Not with the tickets I had. No, I was traveling solo with Zamora. We had a layover, which I did not think this one through. Like, okay, if you miss your flight, like, you had a cushion to, you know, lean on to buy these tickets, whatever. I was like, I don't really know, like, if I miss the flight, like, then I'm, like, hotel and Ubers, and, like, I don't know where the fuck I am. We were in Charlotte. Fuck that airport. Such a big airport. Did I tell you about Zamora's little accident?
No.
It was so gross. She was still potty training at this time, and I was like, okay, we're gonna be on an airplane for 4 hours. Like, I'm not fucking around with, like, there's turbulence, and you're like, I gotta pee. Like, no. You can wear a pull-up. Like, obviously, I don't want her to do that, but, like, I just wasn't gonna deal with it. Yeah. And, like, the amount of times she's like, I gotta go potty, and we went to the little bathroom, and we're, like, crammed in there, and she's like, just kidding. And I'm like,
oh my god, I would lose my mind.
And so I put her in a pull-up. Well, right when we're getting off the plane, it was delayed. And so right when we're getting off, we have, like, I think 30 minutes from the time that we stepped off the plane until our next flight, our connecting flight left. Close. And it was all the way across this fucking airport. Like, and on the way home, I put Z, like, on my suitcase and had her hold on to the handles. Well, on the way there, I didn't think that, like, that would work. I, like, thought about it, but then I was like, no, like, I'm just gonna carry her. So I'm, like, running. I'm running through the airport, and I'm like, okay, come on, Z, you can run, and then I'll carry you. Well, right before we got off the fucking plane, she shit her pants.
Oh,
she was wearing a pull-up. But because I'm, like, picking her up, setting her down, picking her up. Mind you, she's 3 years old. This is not, like, a baby poop situation. It's nasty. So we finally, like, get to the gate, and I was like, we need to get to the gate, and I will change you at the bathroom at the gate. Like, we just need to get there. This is not, like, a life or death situation. Like, we need to get out our fucking plane.
It's just a little poop.
So I thought. And so we, like, get to the gate. They're doing, like, last boarding call, and I'm, like, fucking running, like, from a movie, and I was like, I need to take her to the bathroom before we take off, and she's like, okay, you have 5 minutes. So I got my wipes, my pull-up, me and Z going into the bathroom. Those bathrooms are so fucking tiny, and there's, like, a little changing table that, like, flips down right next to the soap dispenser. I fucking take off her pants, There's fucking shit out her leg, up her back. I'm literally like trying not to gag and throw up. It's on her fucking shirt. I was like, I gotta throw away her clothes in this little ass airport bathroom too. I was like, I feel so bad that we're taking off and this whole bathroom's gonna smell like shit. Like, and then the lady's like knocking on the door. She's like, is everything okay? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I got sweat fucking pouring from my face from running through this airport.
Shit everywhere.
Samora's like, ow, my head! Because I'm like lifting up her legs. And then finally, like, I get her cleaned up. Everything's in the little stand-up garbage can.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. But, like, I'm sure it happens. And, like, Zamora's walking back to her seat. She has no clothes, so all she has to pull up, like, one butt cheek hanging out at this point. I was like, oh, my God. Welcome aboard, everyone.
Oh, my God. Dude, that reminds me
of... It was a traumatizing
That reminds me of the time Symphony shit herself. She was only, like, 2 years old, so, like, she was still in diapers or whatever. Mm-hmm. But, like, dude, we were at a restaurant. Not like it was, like, a fast food restaurant.
Okay.
And, I was like, what is that smell? And I, like, look, and I'm like, it's, like, all the way up her back, out the sides of her, like, legs. I take her to the bathroom, like, it's all over the fucking booth. And I'm like, how the fuck? How did you do that? Like, and so I had to throw her cute little outfit away.
Aww.
Like, luckily, I had a change of clothes in there for her, but, like, I'm, like, trying to wipe down the booth. I'm like, this is so fucking embarrassing. Like, it just smells like shit. Like,
yeah, I don't know. When they're babies, it's different. When they, like, start eating food, it's nasty.
Yeah, once they start eating solid food, that shit changes into, like, adult poops.
Yeah.
And that's nasty.
We could honestly probably do, like, a whole episode of just, like, embarrassing moments with children.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, gross things that children have done. From, like, a birth to now, I have so many of them. I have so many. What is the time? Do we have to cut it?
It's 10:02.
Okay.
Got a couple minutes down.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Z has done some crazy shit. But I did feel really bad about that airplane experience. I wanted to tell someone too, but we were like...
No, you don't tell anybody that.
They were literally waiting for me to get back to the seat so that they could, like, start going. Like, we sat down and we fucking took off. I was like...
Sorry, my daughter shit all over the place.
And then I'm, like, trying to get her
dressed.
Bad. I was trying to get her dressed. Because I had clothes at the seat. I just didn't anticipate to need to change clothes in the bathroom.
Yeah.
But I actually saw not too long ago... kind of a similar situation to you and Symphony. There was a mom that I was serving, and all of a sudden I saw, like, the kid, like, go to, like, touch his mom, and she's like, oh! And she, like, yelled whatever her husband's name was, and she's like, grab his hand! Because she's, like, mid-bite. There was shit all over his hand. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And, like, the husband's carrying the kid to the bathroom like this. Ew. I don't know.
That sucks.
I feel like it's different, though, when it's your kids. Like, I tell Brady this all the time because I feel like he has, like, a very sensitive stomach. I'm like, just wait till we have kids and you literally have shit, like, up your head.
Yeah.
Because you don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still, like, ew, but, like...
Dude, there was one time my kid was throwing up and I went...
Throw it in my
hands! Like, you just, like, you know...
Yeah. I don't know. Other kids, though, I worked in daycare for a little bit. I will say, other kids still kind of gross me out.
Yeah.
But,
like my kids and my friends' kids, they're cool.
Yeah. Like, if I don't know you.
Yeah. But other than that, like, if I don't do humans, you know what I mean? Like, I can...
Kids, yes.
I can clean up animal shit.
I'm not wiping no grown person's ass.
No, yeah.
Sorry, Mom.
Like, I can't do that. Props to all of the, like, the adult caregivers out there because, like, y'all are the real ones. I could not.
Yes. Go you.
AKA Elena.
Go you. Got a big heart.
Yeah, I could.
I could not.
I could never. I get grossed out touching people's, like, plates at work. Like, if my finger accidentally touches, like, a sauce or something on their plate, I can just feel the germs, like, crawling up. Like,
I mean, hey, build your immune system. Zamora was just sick, and I didn't get sick. And I was like, maybe it's because I work
around all these germs.
Deal with hundreds of people a day.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. That's why I wash my hands so much.
Yeah.
When I go home and, like, hands are so fucking dry.
Just douse yourself in sanitizer. Yeah, people are nasty.
I agree.
All right. Oh, we didn't do the game. We'll do that next
time. Ooh, we have some fun little episodes planned. Also, I want to do a Q&A, so we need to do that. I don't know when.
If anyone has any questions, they want answered.
You can private message one of us, or I might post something one of these weeks, just a little poll. And I also want to make it. Fun. I want to make it private so that people feel like they can ask anything. You know how on Snap you can do that?
Yeah.
I'll figure something out. Got a few tricks up my sleeve.
All right, we gotta go. Working girly, gotta get to work.
Working girlies, gotta get the kid from pre-K.
Gym girly, gotta go to the gym.
Oops, oops.
All right. Well, thank you for listening. It's been fun.
So much fun. Always.
Remember to check on your friends. Mental health matters. We love you.
Love you.